Hello everyone. In this lesson, we're going to focus on Pythagoras theorem. We are going to identify the hypotenuse in a right angled triangle and find the missing side in right angled triangles using Pythagoras theorem. A right angled triangle is a triangle that has a right angle which is equal to 90 degrees. Hypotenuse is the longest side in right angled triangle. Pythagoras theorem is a fact about triangles to find the missing side. Let's begin the lesson with some of the questions involving square and square roots. Remember, 18 square means 18 multiplied by itself, which is 18 times 18, and it's not 18 multiplied by 2. Press pause and attempt the questions. Once completed, press play to check your answers. Also, the answers on slide 3 for your reference. Remember, you need to give your answers correct to 2 decimal place. Please press pause now. Here are the answers. You may verify them. Remember, square root is the opposite of square, which we got here. Square root of 352 as 18.76. 18.76 multiplied by 18.76 would give us 352. Pythagoras is a Greek mathematician who discovered that any right-angled triangle, the area of the square drawn on the hypotenuse, the longer side, which is always opposite to the right angle, is equal to the sum of the areas of the squares drawn on the other two sides. It may feel very confusing, but we are going to show you with an example. Now here is a right angle triangle. Here is the right angle, which is 90 degrees. The side opposite to 90 degrees is called the hypotenuse. The sides of the right angle triangle are 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters. And we don't know the length of the hypotenuse, and we need to calculate them. Now the square of the sides. Imagine we drawing squares based on the length of each side. 3 squared, as you can count and check, which gives us 9. 4 squared, 16. The sum of areas of the square, the blue and the red, would be equal to yellow. The area of blue square is 9. Area of the red one is 16, which gives us 25. 25 is the area of the square drawn based on the hypotenuse, which means the length of the hypotenuse has to be 5, because 5 multiplied by itself, or 5 squared, is 25. Please copy this in your exercise book or on a piece of paper as a reference to answer the rest of the questions. Let's look at an example. Here's a right angled triangle. The lengths of the sides are 7, 6, and we need to calculate the hypotenuse, which is the longer side. 7 squared is 49, 6 squared is 36. By adding them, 49 add 36, we get 85. Square root of 85 is 9.22, rounded to 2 decimal place or to 3 significant figures. Let's look at the same example without drawing the squares. Here are the working out which you need to demonstrate while you're completing the worksheet. 7 squared add 6 squared, which provides us 85. Square root of 85 is 9.22 centimeters. Here's one question for you to try. Press pause and attempt the question. Once completed, please press play to check your answers. Here are the answers. The length of the hypotenuse is 14.87 centimeters. Let's look at another example. You may notice we are not trying to find out the hypotenuse. We are trying to calculate the length of one of the shorter sides. We know the hypotenuse is opposite to 90 degrees, so the right angle. Applying it in the formula, rather than adding them, we are subtracting 13 squared by 15 squared. Take away 5 squared, because we're trying to calculate the length of one of the shorter side. If we need to calculate the length of the longer side, rather than subtracting, we would be adding them. In this case, we're trying to calculate the length of the shorter side. 13 squared is 169, take away 25, which gives us 144. Square root of 144 is 12 centimeters. The length of the missing side is 12 centimeters. Now you need to click on the worksheet. It says Pythagoras theorem worksheet. Now you need to start answering the questions in the spaces given below. Remember to show all your working out clearly. Once completed, you need to upload or attach the completed worksheet. It's extremely important you attach the completed worksheet. I've also attached a YouTube video for your reference for additional support. Good luck. Let me know via the comment section on the Google Classroom if you have any difficulties.